Hello everybody, I'm Marco Pirrone, a computer engineer, and I have a PhD in artificial intelligence. And now I'm working around the world in several big companies as R&D expert, innovation manager, data mining expert, and sometimes cybersecurity expert. I'm here to introduce the new course called Big Data Platforms. During this course, we deal with some problem. In particular, given lots of data, we talk about big data, with 5 V's of big data characteristics: velocity, volume, value, variety, and veracity. During this course, we deal with big data. We deal with a huge amount of data, and these data are several characteristics. That is velocity concerning the fast of this data, of how quick this data is created. The volume, we talk about huge quantity of data, terabyte, gigabyte, and so on. The value, we want to extract information from this data, so we need value, we need data with some value. From which data, from this kind of data, we have to extract information. And then we have variety. We have data with a huge quantity of type, of format. And then veracity. Veracity concerning the truth of this data. We have to have valid data for extracting information. We can't deal with data with low value. Having this data, we want to discover knowledge, patterns, and model from this data that are valid, old or new data with some certainty, useful, should be possible to act on the item, unexpected, not obvious to the system, and understandable. Humans should be able to interpret the pattern of this data. But data need to be stored, managed, and analyzed. So during this course, we will see several methods, several techniques to store data, manage data, and analyze this data. Store from memory to disk and vice versa. Manage this data. Find the right algorithm, find the right formula for extract value, for extract information from data. Analyze this information. I have to do some prediction, for example. I have to do forecast about this data. If you will be a CEO of a company, you will do some prediction. You will give a direction to your company. So you need data, you need information, and you need to take some decision about this information for your company. And we solve a real world problem. In fact, for example, we analyze the recommender system. For example, in the social network, the post that the social network shows you are decided through a recommended system. If you look at the Netflix homepage, you can see a lot of suggestion. This suggestion is extracted through a recommender system. Then we analyze the market basket analysis and the market basket model. During this lesson, you can understand how an item is located in particular shelf inside the supermarket. There is a reason behind the right position of the right object in the right shelf. Then we analyze the spam detection. We analyze in general the web page, the spam detection, and the spam in the mail, the page that are not trustless, and so on. And for example, we analyze some techniques for understanding if a document is a duplicate of another document, if we have plagiarism, and so on and so forth. So during this course, you can see a lot of real use case and the formula, the technique, and the mathematics behind these real use cases. This course overlaps several areas, for example, with statistics, linear algebra, optimization, with machine learning, support vector machine, decision tree, and so on and so forth. The database representation, which type of data we can analyze. So during this course, you will see a set of different areas, starting from mathematics, arriving to algebra and linear algebra. And all these areas supply you the right concept for understanding how to deal with data mining and how to deal with big data. Thanks for joining this course. If you need some extra information, you can check the website of the university in the section dedicated to this course. Thank you very much. I hope that you will be my students. Thanks.